Hi ho everyone, Josh here coming in from Massachusetts, USA. Big Eternity fan right here. So today I want to explore and show off the now mainnet governance app for, or governance, whatever you want to call it, for Eternity on-chain governance. And this is the app is still in the testing phase, but it's on the mainnet. So I'm going to do some votes. I'm going to delegate some votes. And so I have 100 tokens in here. Going over to browse, and it's right there on the home screen. And if you're on an iPhone iOS store app, you may not have the browse option yet, but you could always get the web wallet, or yeah, the web base app if you want to get this feature on your iPhone. So we'll go to governance. You have to allow it the first time you use it. So right away, it brings you the polls. There's also this question mark up there where it can explain how these things work. It's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go back to the home screen on the bottom left. It's running fast, so you can sort by closings. I don't know what stake is all about. New. I guess stake is the ones that have the most stake in them. New, close. They did one first test one. But before we get into voting on these things, I want to show you, and you can also search that red button at the bottom. So if you hit the person looking thing, this is your profile. It shows you your voting power, and you can delegate your vote to someone else, and it shows you your vote. In the bottom, it shows you delegations that people have given you to vote with them. You feel free to give me yours. I'm gonna vote, well, the votes, click there in the middle, and no votes yet, and my own polls, which nothing is to be shown. So I'm gonna delegate these votes to my primary account. So I clicked in there, and now there's like no room to paste, so I had to scroll up a little bit. That's to me, that's not that smooth. Paste that in there, hit the arrow. Gotta pay a small fee, much less than a penny, because those are micro AE, which is 6 decimal places lower than a full AE. So I'm gonna confirm that. And this is how fast the Eternity blockchain works, guys. It takes a couple seconds. And now it's listing down there the delegatee. But it still says I have estimated voting power. So I guess, I don't know, seems redundant if they have the balance, if the voting power doesn't go to the other person. But now over here I have the voting power. So I think that just hasn't updated yet. Now let's go into my other account where I have 454 eternity. And let's see, we go back to browse, allow the governance app, and let's see my voting power. So yeah, it shows my balance at 454 and my voting power at 555. So that is working. Now I have extra voting power, and it shows under my delegations that I have 101 from my other address. So let's click back on the home to see the polls. Let's vote on the sample poll. And here it tells you about the poll. Let's see, it should say when it's ending. When is it ending? I don't know, it probably says somewhere. I don't feel like reading the small print right now. So to vote, well, you can look at the votes. If we click awesome, it'll show you the amounts people are voting, the total amount voted. And so I can click that again to minimize that. And on the 0, okay, very small amount voted for that. So if you want to vote, you hit the circle, check that off. And I guess you have to vote with all your powers. I guess there could be voting with, you know, an option like 10%, 15%, like we had on the first real vote. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm the vote. Shouldn't take more than a couple seconds. Come on. Okay, so now 1% okay, because there's some big whales, not huge whales, but you know, decent little whales voting on that. So now we can go back to my Identicon, and if I click on votes, it shows the sample vote. I can also, so I clicked on that. Now I can also revoke my vote. Confirm. Aeternity base app. Now it's back to 0% okay. I have my estimated, oh shoot, I scrolled up, I think I hit refresh by accident. Now I got it. That's not my real pin, by the way. Okay. And then there's this other poll about self-hosted or not hosted services, which I think relates to the governance app and whether you should host it yourself and verify everything yourself, or if you want to trust Eternity. And these other buttons at the bottom right can create your own poll. And I guess you can see when it will end. Maybe you can change that. So you can have it publicly listed on here, or you can do a not. Sorry, I just got a text. So not listed, I think, is more like a private poll than you want to do for your own purposes. So that is really it. That's the governance app. Pretty cool. I think we'll see some interesting heated debates when some of these live proposals go forward that the team is going to have to implement to the best of their ability. Proof of stake, supply, who knows. So let's hit the home button, go back here, go back here. I still have all my tokens, so I'd say that was a success. Let me know your feedback. Someone was talking the other day on the forum about not liking the looks of the base app. I think it's fine. If you want to tip me, right there, or KiwiCrestOrchard.chain, or delegate me your voting power. Anyway, have a good one. I think this is a very good app, and maybe a little bit kinky like the time it kicked me off for some reason, but anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'll try to link in the forum about the governance app, and have a good one. Hit the like video, please, if you liked it, and subscribe. I'll see you on Eternity Forum. I'll see you on Telegram. Have a good one, people. Peace.